Negotiators working on the world's first treaty to curb plastic pollution need to hurry up and strike a deal. That was the message from Kenya's President William Ruto at the start of a third round of talks in Nairobi on Monday.
I reiterate my confidence in your ability to get this done, to repay the faith humanity has placed on you to deliver this moment in history.
The world produces about 400 million metric tons of plastic waste a year, according to the UN Environment Programme. Less than 10% of it is recycled. At least 14 million metric tons ends up in the ocean every year, the International Union for Conservation of Nature says, while more piles up in landfills. At the weekend, protesters took to the streets of the Kenyan capital. They are part of the global #BreakFreeFromPlastic movement, which works to raise awareness about the dangers of plastic waste on the environment. Frankie Arona is a representative of the non-profit Society of Native Nations.
So we're looking for them to not just use words, but we want actual physical, tangible action to follow. We want them to say exactly what it is that their stance on the Global Plastics Treaty, and not make things optional, but binding in the Global Plastics Treaty.
Governments agreed in March 2022 to put together a treaty on controlling plastic pollution by the end of 2024. The international delegates meeting in Nairobi will consider a list of possible measures to include.
Life in plastic, not fantastic.
A key issue is whether to stick to their broad mandate of addressing the entire life cycle of plastics, including production, or to prioritise waste management. Kenya is among those who want a strong binding agreement on the manufacture and use of plastics. The plastic industry and oil and petrochemical exporters like Saudi Arabia, on the other hand, do not want plastic use curtailed. They argue that a global deal should promote improved recycling and reuse of plastic.